At Dig Security, we help organizations answer three main questions. What data do we even own across our clouds? Which has become a super complicated question today as we're running across multiple clouds, multiple different types of data store technologies, microservices, multiple deployment modes. And so all of this has kind of become a very, very difficult question to answer. Second, once we answer that, where's my data across my clouds? We help organizations answer who is using that data, right? And lastly, we help organizations protect that data, either at rest, in motion, or in use. Or of course from exfiltration, ransomware, compliance breaches, data misuse. Our goal is to bring that control back into the data security space. We're pioneers of data security posture management, which is a new category. Gartner kind of named it about 9 months ago, and they named Dig as one of the leading vendors in this specific space. First off, we help organizations kind of discover their data automatically. Up until now, it was all connector-based. So if I had 1,000 data stores, I need to manually connect 1,000 data stores into my system. That was an unachievable solution. With Dig, we automatically find any type of data store, whether it is running on a PaaS service like RDS and Azure SQL, whether it is running on an IaaS data store, so a VM running a MongoDB or a MySQL, or a database as a service. We automatically connect to them, automatically find them, and automatically classify the information. Then, of course, we visualize risk. How is the data being used? By whom? Where do we have PII or PHI or PCI or any type of regulated data? How is data moving inside my organization? Who's accessing it? Where do we have data misconfigurations or data risk? The combination of discovery, classification, and visualizing risk for data in kind of the modern enterprise is what we do here at Dig. And we combine that with something called data detection and response. And data detection and response essentially talks about how do we detect and respond to any type of real-time risk that we essentially have for our data stores. Whether it is mass downloads or mass uploads, or data being copied outside of our cloud, what we do here at Dig is we're able to kind of bring that back control, do this detection engineering for the companies across any type of data store that they own. And essentially, we have a good example for this. We onboarded one of the largest banks into the Dig security platform. In less than 24 hours, we were able to find that for the past 3 years, every single day, all their financial reports were being copied to an external AWS account that doesn't belong to them. So at Dig, we were able to find that in less than 24 hours after running in the cloud of theirs for 3 years with CSPM products that never was able to essentially find it. So at Dig, we bring back that control through a modern solution. Dig Security is a team of 60 people. We raised $50 million. We're pioneers of data security posture management, DSPM, and data detection and response, DDR. Dig Security essentially helps organizations discover those different types of data stores, visualize risk across those different types of data stores, and of course protect the data in real time. DSPM, Data Security Posture Management, helps organizations understand and visualize risk from the data standpoint outwards versus kind of the traditional perimeter into the data itself. We help organizations to understand their data, find it, classify it, and visualize risk. Dig Security helps organizations answer three main questions. What data do I own? How is that data being used? And how do I protect that data from exfiltration, ransomware, compliance breaches, or misuse? We help organizations gain back that control into their data. Up until now, most organizations have zero clue. What data do they own across their AWS, their Azure infrastructure, unstructured data and structured data. We help them find this information automatically through a single dashboard for the data security teams to essentially consume. Our goal at Dig Security is to be the modern data security stack for the modern enterprise, helping organizations protect data wherever data lives. Today, of course, we do public clouds, but then we're going to extend into SaaS applications and to endpoints, anywhere that essentially data lives. We recently launched here at RSA our malware analysis service. We partnered with CrowdStrike to essentially take that malware analysis from the endpoint into the cloud, across AWS, across Azure, across GCP, across any type of file store or buckets or blob storage. We essentially brought that malware analysis so we can protect also user-generated content as well. Dig Security mostly works with regulated industries. We work with financials, insurance, retail, healthcare, tech companies that serve those specific industries. We help organizations protect regulated data or privacy-regulated data, right? So GDPR or CCPA or LGPD, or of course PCI, HIPAA, GLBA solutions. Our goal is to essentially make this process of protecting data, making sure our data is compliant, both on a privacy standpoint and on a security standpoint, easy, which up until now it wasn't.